Hey, Salawam, Salawam, Salawam. Before I get this really quick expose up into a digital epistle on the unicorn, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, of whom I learned from. This is your brother Radah with a really quick report. Listen to this dude, man. This is the Jimmy Dore show, and Esau. His own tongue is falling upon himself. Listen to what he says.
Dr. Fauci was the head of the bioweapons division at DARPA, and Barack Obama put a moratorium on gain-of-function research, and he said, F you, I'm doing it anyway. And he did it through the CIA cutout, Echo Health Alliance. They invented that virus at the University of North Carolina. Ralph Barrick did it. Then they shipped it to Wuhan, and then they invented the vaccine. That's the game. You invent the virus, you invent the vaccine at the same time. That's exactly what they did. And they knew it was killing people, just like he knew AZT was killing people during the AIDS crisis. And then they knew remdesivir was killing people. They knew intent-to-base. They knew ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine did treat COVID. All this stuff they knew. There wasn't a thing they didn't lie about. And it was the biggest psyop, and my heroes said fucking nothing about it. And so
So he's talking about Esau. It's a so-called white man talking about the stratagem, the ordo ad chaos methods, the Hegelian dialectic, the left-handed strategies of the so-called white man, who we know is the biblical Edomite, the border of wickedness. There's no other race of people on earth who has done these types of practices on the earth and gotten away with it. Let's get that precept real quick. This ain't gonna be a lesson. It's just I'm listening to this right now, and he said that. I was like, I gotta get that recorded. He does a diligent search. A diligent search. Let's see. Let me see. Psalm 64:6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them in the heart is deep. Let me just read this. Yeah, it's a very short chapter, but it's very deep. Okay, so this is King David. He's in his prophetic office when he's writing this. Okay, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Okay, preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. We understand by reading. We understand through prophecies and precepts that Malachi 1 verses 3 and 4 identifies Esau, Edom as the wicked, and we understand through the prophecies and the testimony and the gospel of Yahweh Shai, which is the spirit of prophecy. We understand that Esau, Edom, Idumea, Mount Seir, Basra, right, is the arch enemy of Jacob. We understand through prophecy, Psalms 83, that Esau is the head nation of the counterfeit of the confederacy of nations, Salakia, who are against Jacob, Israel, from becoming a nation.
There are police reported ahead.
Okay, we understand this. So when King David is writing, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, he's not talking about a random person. He's specific. That is code. That is prophetic dark speech for the so-called white man. And this is prophetic because they set up strategies to specifically end Jake. That's what the whole HIV/AIDS thing was. That's what the crack epidemic was. That's what the 13th Amendment is, a transfer of slavery from the field to the prison house. All carefully crafted and orchestrated, socially engineered through media, religion, pseudoscience, and the laws that they write. Okay, verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows even bitter words. 3/5 of a human. They call us out of our name, nigger, spics, black, Mexican, Indian, which means savage. They call us the heathen and say that they are the righteous, right? Verse 4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. What is that? That is their hidden agendas that they aim at us. We are the perfect. Even though we're in our lower state, even though we are in the curses right now, we're being punished, we're being chastised. We are being perfected because the elect is coming out of this through the blood of Yahushua. We are repenting. All right? They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of lying snares privately. That's what the crack epidemic was. That's what COVID was. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? Who's going to discern that us, the so-called white, the self-proclaimed white man, the Christian, the Western American, the good guy, who's going to think that we're doing any of this stuff? Verse 6, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. And this is when Yahushua and the prophets, right? And the words of fire, the truth of the scriptures, are beginning to burn and consume Esau by turning him into wood. Because we're speaking the truth according to scripture, according to prophecy. So they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. And that's what you're seeing right now with this Jimmy Dore. That's a major accusation he just released. He's pissed. But that's the spirit of prophecy orchestrating this Edomite to talk shit about his own people because Esau is being made bare. Verse 8 again. So they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. I'm going to go back to this video. Look at this shit, man.
I mean, I don't follow some of that.
The vaccine. Dr. Fauci was the head of the bioweapons division at DARPA. And Barack Obama put a moratorium on gain-of-function research, and he said, F you, I'm doing it anyway. And he did it through the CIA cutout, Echo Health Alliance. They invented that virus at the University of North Carolina. Ralph Barrick did it. Then they shipped it to Wuhan, and then they invented the vaccine. That's the game. You invent the virus, you invent the vaccine at the same time. That's exactly what they did. And they knew it was killing people, just like he knew AZT was killing people during the AIDS crisis. And then they knew remdesivir was killing people. They knew intent-to-base. They knew ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine did treat COVID. All this stuff they knew.
There's construction ahead.
They didn't lie about. And it was the biggest psyop, and my hero said fucking nothing about it.
So Esau is being shown right here to not only release wickedness and evil and death intentionally into the earth, he's also known for withholding, covering, or hiding that which brings forth life. That's a very high-powered judgment, accusation, inquisition that is being spoken right now from this platform. This came out about a day ago. It's got 76,000 views. But that's a major thing that this guy's saying, you guys, about his own people. It's a major thing, man.
And so
I don't follow some of that. I did follow very closely. Some of it, the more recent stuff, I did see a story about a new North Carolina development. But since haven't been on Rising, I haven't had to keep up with the day-to-day.
There's construction ahead.
But I'm old enough to remember when something as mundane as lab leak theory, if you said it could be a possibility, yeah, you were a racist and it got you chased out of the public sphere. And thank God for someone like Sachs. Dr. Sachs was one of the first mainstream people because he was working at Lancet and was
Hold on, because I haven't watched this whole video yet. But I was like, let me get this on. I'm gonna cut it here. Also, I'm driving and hear all the background noise. I got my GPS. I'm getting off work, head to the house. But man, that's a powerful, powerful statement, bro. That one prophecy in Psalms exposing Esau, and here we have a physical manifestation of the truth that their own tongues shall fall upon themselves, man. That's crazy, man. I'm going to cut it short. I pray that this is edifying. I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh. By Hashem Yahshai, by Hashem HaKadosh, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone whom I learned from. This is your brother Adah. Shalom.